Hey, what's up, Ryan? This is a demo video for you for your Roman Props MK1. This was a bit of a project in the making. You are located overseas, so you had sent me originally the saber and the Rudy Pando chamber that's in here, and I was waiting for the parts from Shapeways to show up, which they did yesterday. So I was able to finish this guy up. Okay, it is installed with Proffie. You've got a 28 millimeter Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker that's located right here. It's on the bottom of your Rudy Pando chamber because there is a built-in speaker holder, but you'll never see it. Your sound venting comes out of here, these two holes in this slit right here, and it sounds really good for what it is. To get to the board, what you want to do is just unscrew the pummel. You do not have to unscrew this booster section. All right, so just unscrew the pummel. A few threads on here, no biggie. Try not to drop it though. Once you take that off, if you look back here, you can see you've got access to your SD card, your micro USB. You've got a 1.3 millimeter recharge port right here. And then I also gave you a kill switch right here, which is very easy to push with your finger. All right, and all that is encapsulated there. It's very easy access. It's as easy as I could get it. All right, so just come over here and flip the kill switch with your finger. You hear the boot up, that's good. For now, we just have your OB4 sound font on here. There is a copy of the config file that I used on your SD card. All right, to get to the Rudy Pando chamber in the grenade section, what you want to do is first take this clamp and push it down, because what you want to do is loosen the clamp up a little bit. All right, so loosen that up. Take the grenade section, turn it clockwise, and then pull it up. And then you can turn it counterclockwise to lock it in. I've got your crystal on a timer, so if we don't turn this saber on right away, it will time out. But you can see your stock upgrades came in. I have a real quartz crystal in there. I used a skinnier one so that we could kind of use, just utilize as much of the stock brass pieces as we could. Have them come down there and you can see the arms all touching the crystal, and also from the back side as well. All right, so if I turn this light off, we only have the one font on here for now, but if we hit auxiliary, which would switch sound fonts, it will go back to that font and it will start the crystal again. What we want to do first is come over here and close the clamp. If you have this clamp open, these switches will not work properly, okay? This clamp helps tighten the switch holder. It tightens that up. It holds it right underneath the bubble card so that when this is closed and tight, I can come over here and hit auxiliary.
Obiwan Kenobi.
So I've got your crystal just pulsing when the saber's off. This is a sky blue, but when we turn the saber on, it goes to a deep blue. And this deep blue will match your blade. Now you're not going to see that right now because it's on a wireless system. And I can show you that here in a second, but I just wanted to show you the crystal real quick. It does react to auxiliary button being pressed. Or blade lockup. And then I gave you twist off. Okay, so what we'll want to do when we're done looking at the chamber, you'll again want to come down here and flip this clamp open so that you can bring this grenade section all the way down, turn it counterclockwise to lock it in, and then again come over here and close this clamp. All right, it will close on the switches. Everything is nice and locked in. This won't come loose on you now because it's kind of locked in with a press fit right here. And then you've got your CC sabers in here for your Neopixel connector. I also made you a recessed blade that I'll show you here in a second. If you were to take this off, which you can, you don't ever have to, but just so I can do it and show you, you've got a 7-pin connector in here. Right there, you'll see it focus. That makes contact with this blade side PCB that I've got in the emitter part. And of course, you know, that goes to your main Neopixel. And that's why it doesn't make connection when it's open, because this part is up here and the pins stay down here on the Rudy Pando chamber, if that makes sense. All right, so we'll come back here and screw this back on. Now, if we have it closed and we hit power, now you've got power to your main Neopixel connector, right? auxiliary. Blade lockup is holding down the aux and hitting the saber. And we'll go ahead and twist it off. This is your Neopixel blade that I made you. Okay. As you can see on the tip here, it is a recessed blade made specifically for the height of this saber. So nice and recessed in there. I'm not going to use your blade retention because I'm just demoing the saber. But when you put the blade in the saber, you'll want to come through and use your blade retention screw, which is right here. But for now, we're just going to put this blade in. It slides in nice. Goes all the way down like it should. Then you'd lock it in. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. Fire it up. Again. Just like that. All right, we'll go ahead and take this out of here and go over turning it off. So what we want to do when we turn it off is you'll want to come over here and flip that kill switch. All right. So I'll turn it on so that you can see the kill switch working properly. It's on now until I come over here and flip the switch, and it kills everything just like it should. All right. And that is basically your Roman props, MK1 with Rudy Pando chamber and Proffie. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, we'll package this guy up and try to get it out in the mail to you by tomorrow. All right. Thanks, man.